Someone recently commented asking if I had a world for my intros, and the answer is yes, which is why there's loads of random stuff in the sky and random things about and explosions. It's actually really not that interesting, to be honest. But you know what is interesting? Me making this powdered snow MLG bucket trick. Look! Oh, I actually did it! I was not expecting to. Oh my gosh, you've got to subscribe now. That was insane. Ah, the unnamed Mesalian Palace and Mesalia itself. I still need to think of a name for this thing. Please leave your best suggestions down in the comments. But here is the main Mesalian city. And last time in Mesalia, the king, Smallishbeans, aka me, updated his skin. And as you can see, it's looking fantastic. And I'm definitely looking more like a king now than I did before. And this king is also engaged to marry the Ocean Queen. And what is this right here? Well, I went ahead and gathered up all the resources we need for another one of these towers here, as we've got to build one on the other side of the pink one. You could say I did some mining off camera, although to be honest, there wasn't really much mining. It was more just wood chopping and sand collecting. Speaking of sand collecting, I was not paying attention and I broke one of my netherite shovels. I can't believe it. So I had to make a new one, and I've called this one, That's My Son! That's my boy! My boy! Because everything's a Harry Potter quote around here for some reason. I'm going to have to go to the nether at some point to get some more netherite on the rest of my stuff. But before we do that, I have a lot of bones up here, as you can see. So I've had an idea of how I can put this to use. And it could be another business. As obviously in 1.17, we've got moss. And I went and collected this amount of moss here. And it took a long time. So I had the idea of making an automated moss farm. But where to put this moss farm? I've been going this way a lot recently, so I thought, there's quite a big space here. This would be perfect for a moss farm, and it's kind of, you know, like our industrial area with our terracotta business, etc. Although the concrete business is over there. So an automated moss farm would work here perfectly. And the great thing about this farm is you can get moss block, you can get the little azalean sapling bushes things, and also you get some other stuff which you can convert back into bone meal. And I found a great tutorial by Puffingfish HQ on YouTube, but I have adapted the design ever so slightly to fit my needs. So let's get building it. It won't take too long. I did have to gather a few more materials before I got building though, mainly some stuff for redstone-y type things like redstone repeaters, comparators, etc. I also died right here while being in Jimmy's area, which was kind of embarrassing. But the reason I was here was not to die, but instead to collect 2 slime balls, which I then left a little note in the chest saying, I owe you. We'll have to work out what I'm going to give Jimmy for that in the future. But then we got building this moss farm, and I will try to explain it the best that I can, but honestly, I'm probably just going to skip by a lot of the complicated stuff as I don't really understand it. All you need to know basically is you make yourselves a stone generator, as I'm doing here with some lava and some water and some pistons, and then you make that stone get pushed along, which involves this hopper clock here, which I'm making right now. Basically, you put 8 blocks in one hopper and it gradually shifts them from one to the other, making a sort of clock. And after we'd done that, we made a sort of flushing system, which flushes the items into where you collect them. So that's what the water and the trapdoors are for here. And then we linked it all up with some weird redstone voodoo. I don't really know what's going on. But here you can see the stone generator generating stone. Watch it move forward. Whoa, there it goes. Not super speedily, as you've got to wait for the lava to turn the water into stone. But anyway, we got working on the next part, which is the moss part. You have to have a dispenser, which then bone meals the moss block on here, which then obviously spreads to the stone underneath. And we also made ourselves a sorting system. This is my sort of little adaptation to it. This here will separate the moss blocks and the azaleas, and then right at the end, we're going to have a sort of hopper into a composter, which will create some bone meal from the seeds, the moss carpet, and the non-flowering azalea bushes. If you've seen my videos in the past, you'll know I'm very fond of this sorting system way, where you have this redstone, some comparators, and some redstone repeaters, and you got to add in some temporary blocks to make sure it sorts properly. Then we added all the bone meal to the machine here, and we set it off going, and look, it's working. All that stuff getting pushed in, the moss blocks get broken. We AFK'd for about 30 minutes, and we got a load of moss blocks. Great, so it's up and running, and is working perfectly, by the way. However, I'm not sure if you can see this, but it is completely disgustingly ugly. So we're going to have to try and fix that. Cue the time lapse where I fixed that. I added on this building here and I wanted to incorporate the moss into it, so I used lots of moss on the roofs of this thing and then bone milled them later, as you see. But it's very similar to the other designs we got going on around. And then I finally added in a lot of moss into this area as well to terraform it and just make it look a little bit nicer. And here we are. It's looking a lot different to how it looked before here. Oh my gosh. If you look at the back though, yeah, it's kind of a bit floaty-woaty, which we'll just ignore for now. We'll light this up, though, as we don't want any of these mobs spawning in. But there you go. It's looking pretty nice around here. Very overgrown, very mossy. We've actually got 2 entrances. This is where you put the bone mill in here, and this is the switch to turn on the farm. And then we have another entrance just over here, which leads to the storage section underneath, where we can collect our bone mill and all the moss blocks we've been getting. And it's a decent amount of moss blocks, which we've collected while we've been building. And we've actually used a load in the build and in the terraforming as well. So it's a very good sign. Put some bone meal into here. I'm not sure how full it is at the moment. Okay, so it's still got a decent amount. I don't want to keep it running right now because I'm afraid the bone meal's going to run out. And I don't want that to happen, as it might break it. I'm not sure. But I'm happy. We've got ourselves another farm set up. One that I've never built before as well. So I'm really happy with that. And if we fly out, it's another building added onto our area. Ooh, and it looks really weird, but kind of cool at the same time. I like it. I like it, okay. And do you know what I also like? Flying. So, we're going to go meet up with PearlescentMoon right now to try and get our hands on some sugarcane. However, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be as easy as just giving us some terracotta.
It isn't here. Hmm.
Are you okay there, Pearl? Oh. Just chatting to your dog?
I'm just chatting to my dog. There's been some chaos that have been happening around my place, and I'm just feeling like there's a little bit of greenery missing.
Is it this stuff? This has been happening to me too. It doesn't go with my color scheme, and I hate it.
I haven't seen you on the server yet. This is the first interaction. It's not 2 months later or anything.
I've changed skins twice since then.
Twice? I think I might have missed your earlier one then.
Oh yeah,
oh, dear.
It was a bit scruffy. I'm looking way much more like a king now. Do you know what I am missing?
What?
It's sugarcane, yes. And I hear you're the person to come.
Oh yeah, I've got a nice bunch of it. If you want to take a look in that box right there.
That is lovely. That is lovely. I've been growing it myself the old-fashioned way, and it's very, very.
So
bad.
It's a little bit slow.
Yes, yes. Very
I totally
slow,
get that. That's why you need to get one of those farmers. But you know what? I'm the main source.
See, the thing is, Pearl, like I'm a businessman myself, as you can see in here. We've got some terracotta. Joel, the finest terracotta, by the way, in all the land.
Terracotta.
It literally brings all the empires to my yard.
Plucked.
Yeah.
All the empires.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's special, and if anyone ever tries to farm any, I get angry. So I presume you'd be the same about sugarcane. So I'm not going to step on your toes. You don't step on my toes. That's how it works around here.
Okay, don't look at my roofs then.
Where did you get this? Where did you get this?
The flowers. That wasn't me. That was Catherine.
Okay,
that wasn't
good.
me.
Okay, good.
It's just don't look at the other roofs.
Oh my gosh, I see so much terracotta. You know what? This
no, that's not terracotta. It's not terracotta. It's not terracotta. No.
It looks all right, but imagine if you replace that with Joel's Mazalian terracotta, the finest terracotta.
Would it look better?
Oh, so much
okay,
better.
All right. I'm convinced.
It soon became clear, though, that Pearl wasn't willing to give her sugarcane up just for a standard trade.
You're not quite in my alliance, right? So it would kind of feel like it's a bit under the table type of deal.
Yeah.
And you want this for rockets, correct?
Yes, I have 7 left.
So how about a challenge?
Okay, you know what? I'm always up for a challenge, and I will prove my worth as I am the king of Mazalia. Do you hear that music? I heard the music.
The king of Mazalia? Can Mazalia fly there?
Yes, I think so.
I would like to challenge you to fly through very specific holes in every person's base around the server that I have chosen. The more holes you fly through, the more sugarcane you get.
I am going to die. I'll get some rockets out.
You'll be fine. You gotta prove it. The more holes you fly through, the more sugarcane you get. You'll be right.
So then me and Pearl went round every base trying to fly through different holes. It sounds easy, but I struggled quite a lot.
Get high up in the air and fly in through this side.
Easy, Pearl. I don't even struggle.
He's going down.
Ow! You know
Any
what?
sides at all.
I'll come back through it. It's just come on, give me a challenge, Pearl. Give me a challenge.
A challenge. All right, fine. Let's move on to the next one, shall we?
Okay.
Sausages base. So the next place for you to fly through is this windmill right here that I just banged my head on.
Okay. You know
right
what?
through that little gap. I've opened the trapdoor especially for you to get through.
I won't bang my head because I am a skilled flightsman. First time!
Hey! That wasn't the first time, but I'll take it. Jimmy's watchtower. Go right through it. Go, go, go.
Wait, what? How'd you do
Just like that.
Oh, I'm nearly dead. Okay, 1 second, 1 second.
Oh, you smashed in the face again?
No.
Is this too much of a challenge?
Oh, I'm 1
Oh,
HP.
he's done it twice.
No!
Oh! Next one is right here. We got Scott's Bridge.
Oh, this
Swoop
one.
in and go right through.
Through the middle. Woo! Oh,
Yeah, right through it.
That one's luxurious. I like that one.
Now, this one you're gonna love. You've got to go right through the top of this red
Ow.
temple.
Wait, through the top of it. You didn't make
Right,
that one.
yeah. I'm right through here.
Okay.
I made it the first time I picked it, okay?
Woo!
made it perfectly that time. Did it? Smooth?
Yeah, I've done it
No damage?
smoothly. No damage, no.
Smoothly?
Very easy. Now we kill Joey's villagers, right? That's the next
Oh,
thing.
jeez. They're so cute, though.
Oh,
Look
I
at
know.
these
Let's
guys.
murder them.
Oh, whips is honestly pretty easy. Just gotta go through the balloon.
Oh, through the
floating
balloon.
balloon.
Well, I'm a master
Yeah.
of balloons. That's how we deliver for Joel's
Ow.
Mazolian terracotta.
Somehow I
missed.
keep smashing my face.
Yeah, same.
The practice runs, I honestly went through a lot of these just really smoothly. Oh,
Easy.
beautiful.
Gem's putting a wall up around her base.
Okay, so the next one is flying through both of the towers that she has. Right through the middle of them.
All right.
Whoop. And doing
Easy
both of them
peasy.
crisp and smooth.
Oh, well, this one's easy, Pearl. Easy. I have
Oh,
fallen. but
nice.
I don't know
you
why.
Fell, like, if you fell, that means you smashed your face.
Oh, well.
But I'll
Still
accept
easy.
it. It's all right.
First
I'll accept
time.
it. A shovel with the Mushroom Kingdom, and this one's quite simple. You just got to fly underneath the tree and back out the other side, in between the lanterns.
Very nice. Where did she get this terracotta? And this concrete? I'm going to have to be having words.
Lizzie's base, right through the top of both of these towers, one after the other.
Oh. That's
Ow,
quite
without smashing
narrow.
your face, like I did.
Done it. And done it.
And oh,
it.
beautiful, beautiful.
I did hit my head, though.
Some of these are kind of difficult. You
This
asked
one
for
is
difficult,
hard.
you got it.
Oh,
I got it like, oh no! All right, so for yours, it's going to be your starter base. You're going to fly through your starter base. Doesn't matter which hole you do, just find a hole and go through it.
First try, you ready? First try, here we go.
That's
First try.
I think that was second try. Oh, there we go. That was second try, but I'll pretend like it's first try. Not up there. So it's the window midway on the building.
Oh, there. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that one.
So fly through that and to the other side and out.
All right, I'll go first because I'm the master of this. Oh!
Oh, no, he failed. Last challenge of the day. This one's not as hard as the others, but fly right through the middle of her watchtower and back out the other side.
Oh, I
you,
did it.
You did it. That was like a bumper car going through that.
I nearly died.
Okay, I have come to the conclusion on the results of your little Elytra tests.
Have I passed?
You have passed. You do have some sugarcane score left, but I've taken out at least about 9 sugarcane. I kind of lost track how many times you hit your head at that point.
Yeah, it was
But
a lot.
I feel like 9 is a fair amount. Plus, you get a little ducky banner too.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
You
And
got to
know
display it in your kingdom now, right?
Yeah, I will. I'll definitely put it
Yeah.
somewhere. And because I enjoyed it so much, you can have. Oh no, it just vanished. There
Oh.
you go.
Oh.
Some
Oh.
terracotta.
Oh, perfect. To be honest, I think we're even now, actually. I gave you 2 rows of sugarcane.
Perfect. Oh,
And
very nice.
2 rows of terracotta.
But I got
Even
a
out the
ducky
end.
banner, which you didn't, so I think I'm the winner.
Well,
Oh yeah, you've got a few ducky banners, haven't you? So we got ourselves some sugarcane. That should last us for a while. Each stack of sugarcane is about 3 stacks of rockets. So yeah, I've actually kind of run out of rockets now, so I'm going to have to boat home. But it was nice to see everyone's bases. Let's store this ducky flag banner in our loom room. I'll put it on the wall up here. We can maybe get a few more in the future. Sugarcane, gunpowder, rockets. Lovely. Nice knowing we don't have to worry about that sort of thing for a while. But what we do have to worry about is base building. And I want to finish the final front tower here. Get ready for about 5 hours of content condensed into about 30 seconds of a time lapse. Oh gosh. Let's get to work. Remember that tower we built last time? This is like that tower, except flipped. Once again, this took me about 4 hours to build this thing. A quite long process. You can see how quick it's going by the prismarine flashing like it's having a party or something. But it's identical to the other tower, right? It required the exact same amount of materials. I think I built it a little bit quicker than last time, so that's a bonus. But we also decided to add on a little bit of stuff afterwards, as you'll see in a time time-lapse here. I started off by finishing the wall connecting this in the middle tower, which I'd done with the other tower as well. Then I got adding a mossy platform. This is where we're going to be having some overgrown trees, bushes, etc. But there it is, the central 3 towers of our base. These are the only 3 that are going to look like this. The rest of them are going to be different looking, and the ones we're probably going to get building next are going to be a little bit bigger. There we go. Oh, it's looking rather good. I can't wait to do a bit more of this terraforming as well and make it look all Mazalian as it should. I'm definitely going to add a few more mesa bits sticking up around, etc. But you can see it's looking rather grand. You can also see I've missed a block. Oh no, where is some red sandstone? Please, quickly. All the people in the comments probably saw that and were like, no, Joel, but don't worry, it's fixed now. It's fixed. I'm not sure when I'm going to start adding in some greenery, but it will be pretty soon. We'll have some trees and bushes in here. However, that's not a priority at the moment. The base itself is a priority. But unfortunately, that is all we have time for today, guys, as I have a wedding to be planning for. So next time, you'll see a bit of that and the lead up to it. But we made a decent amount of progress today. And we also have a moss farm, which makes me very happy. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this episode of Empires. Make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe if you're new. And I shall see you another time. Goodbye. Woo! Straight down. Oh gosh, I thought there was water there.